Oh my goodness, these are great. Okay, so there are some awesome differences here in the male. First of all, so this is the posterior end. You can tell because there's a little hook right there. Okay, see that kind of fluffy looking stuff? That fluffy looking stuff right there. Okay, that fluffy looking stuff helps the worm move. So it was not super obvious in the female, but we got a lot of it in the male. So I'm super excited about that. Okay, got a lot of it in the male. So you're able to see that much more clearly. Okay. Okay. All right. And another huge detail that you should notice is look at this center piece. Look at this center area. With the female, you had these nice thick tubes, right? Those were the uteri, or uterus, since we're just looking at one right now. Okay. But look over here. None of those exist. Okay. There's no nice thick tubing. It's all pretty thin and mangled up. See? Pretty thin. And that flat one on the back, oh, I wish I had 3 arms. So this part right here that I'm about to pluck out, that you might be like, there's a thick one right there, Miss Morales. This part right here, okay, see the thickness difference? See, they're similar but not quite the same. Okay. And that guy right there is actually part of the intestine. And the way I know is because here's the mouth portion. Again, the male portion, the posterior, is down there, and I know because of the hook. Okay, the anterior is up here, so I'm going to flip this so you guys can actually see this a little more clearly. And I'm going to take some pins. I'm going to pin this back. Okay. And you can see right there. So there's the mouth again. The lips are impossible to see, unfortunately, because they're super tiny. But if you look right here, this is the pharynx. Okay? See the pharynx? So they're pharynx, and if I open this up a little bit more, okay, there's the pharynx again. See, it's all right there. Okay, I can follow that all the way down, and it's this thin. See how it's going to go all the way down the middle? So that's going to lead into the intestine. This is technically now the intestine. Okay. All the way down, and I can pick it back up right here. Right here. Okay, and again, it's going to go all the way down. And if I'm able to pin down the tail a little better, I can open this up, really cut into this hook. Okay, get some more pins going over here. And this is why it's good that you work in teams, because the dissection person, the one doing all the cutting, is going to need several hands to hand them tools. Okay, so if you come down here, you'll see that it'll lead all the way down to the tippy tip right here. Okay, so the intestine runs from there, from the mouth. No, the intestine is about in the center. There's the mouth, the pharynx. The pharynx turns into the intestine, and the intestine continues all the way till it pops out right there at the anus. All right. So, like I said, instead of finding this Y-shaped tube, which again broke off, okay, in the female, when you look in the male, you're not going to see that. right? Because males don't have uteri. You don't have a uterus, only females have uterus. Instead, what they have are single long tubes. Okay, so these tubes right here that were the oviducts for the females, these